exciting because the first show, it's a really fun one. The many cool outfit, and would love you to like take a look at them. It's a shorter piece, but we thought it's a great appetizer to start. For a minute, I'm gonna go make sure they're all ready.
Yes, and
it takes hours to put them
it
together.
does take a village. I've been watching them do makeup, and then the costumes, and they're just rushing a little bit behind, but it takes. I'm actually of Sundak descent, fourth generation on mom's side, Dahayi, Gong Su Su, Gong Donghua. But I have to say that City College of San Francisco has a great Cantonese program as well as a Mandarin program. Many of the texts now use pinyin when they're documenting any kind of Chinese opera, so it's great.
They're not fully ready because the 4 hours makeup wasn't enough. So what we will do is the second, thank you, let's give him a round of applause.
Hello. My name is Keelan Chen, and for this brief presentation, I just want to go over the instruments in the Cantonese Opera Ensemble. So a little bit about me is that I've grown up in a Cantonese opera environment since I was 2 years old. So next slide. You can see that's me right there. So my grandpa actually taught me how to play the Chinese percussion when I was 2 years old, and then I started performing on stage ever since I was a 4-year-old. So I don't know what just happened back there. Hey, don't mind that. All right. Anyways, yeah, so I have a bit of experience regarding Cantonese opera. So I just want to talk to you about, all the instruments that we have in our ensemble. Next slide. Basically, in Cantonese opera, there are two sections. The first one is the percussion section, which I'm the most familiar about, the one getting set up right here. And the second section is the melodic section right there. So we have 5 instruments and 7, individual instruments right here. And in this picture, you can see how they're separated. Each section also has their own type of leader, so a section leader. And that would be the Yiwu player, the Erhu player, which is my dad right here, and the person who's playing the Longwu, who is me in the next performance. And you would see me looking at the other section leader to look for cues, to make sure everything's on beat and the rhythm is right. So as you can see here, like I said, it's separated. That's how usual Cantonese opera ensembles are set up. And next slide. In the Chinese percussion, all right, now let's finish setting up. These are all the instruments here. There is the lo, the ta, the dai gu, the jin gu, the dik dik, the xiu lo, and the gok yu. So as you can see, there's this big drum right here, and this is usually used to build up tension, building up to really dramatic scenes. And all these instruments right here, you can see, is just to set the beat, set the rhythm, and like I said, I'll look over to him to make sure my dad knows what I'm doing, to make sure I'm on beat with him. And this is basically the whole Chinese percussion section. My grandpa's gonna be playing with me, and also one of my uncles. So this is gonna be the Chinese percussion section. Next slide. And for the melodic section, we have 5 instruments, like I said. The first one being the Yiwu, and this is the 2-string violin. My dad's gonna be playing that. And then the second one is going to be the Yeungkeum, and this is kind of like, I would say it's kind of like a piano. So you'll hear it in the background, it's very flowy, very melodic, and it's something that is pretty noticeable when you hear it. The third one is the Sonap. This is like a trumpet. This is very, very noticeable, very loud. It's like a piercing sound, so you're definitely going to be able to recognize this one. The fourth one is the Xiu Yun. It's like a guitar, very different to the Sonap since it's very quiet, so you're gonna have to pay attention to really listen to the sound. The last one is the saxophone. Most of you will probably know what this is, since it's like a Western instrument, and it's been incorporated to Cantonese opera. Now you can see each instrument is labeled A, B, C, D, and E. I want you all to guess which instrument it is based off the sound that is played. So, just you can raise up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 corresponding to A, B, C, D, E. And if you're confident enough, you can just yell it out loud, all right? Got it? Okay. Any? B? That's correct. That's the young come. So you're gonna hear that a lot throughout the performances. Good job. Good job. All right. Let's go with the second one. Hey. Okay, that's right. That's right. Okay. All right. Last one. We're not gonna go through all of these, but this one you might be able to recognize. Okay. Last one. Okay. See? That's correct. That's the sonap. So as you can hear from that, it's like a pretty piercing sound. And these instruments are also able to like replicate nature sounds and like human sounds. So at the end, I'm gonna have you guys guess which sound they're trying to make as well. All right, next slide. But before that, I want to go over just a brief history on how the saxophone came to be a part of the Cantonese Opera Ensemble. So, like I said, I mean, it's not expected that a saxophone's in a Cantonese Opera Ensemble, right? But it entered Cantonese Opera in the early 20th century, and it became part of the melodic section right here. It filled in like the lower tones, and it gave a different type of vibe to the ensemble and Cantonese opera in general. So this shows that Cantonese opera is a living, like evolving tradition, since it's not just staying in this little bubble and it's incorporating new instruments to its ensemble, making it so that the sound isn't changed, it's still its original sound, but it's evolving. So that's how different instruments are coming into Cantonese opera and why it's not just the yiwu or these Chinese instruments. Next slide. And lastly, I just want to cover why it's so important to come in person and really just experience Cantonese opera live. Because each musician has to look at the actor and they have to improvise, because each performance, each practice is different. Sometimes they're going to be doing backflips, sometimes they're going to be swinging their hair, and every single time it's going to be a different length. So because of that, the musicians have to improvise. Like the percussion has to keep playing for a longer time, they have to play different notes. Melodic section, same thing, they have to improvise. So that's why it's so important for live performances in Cantonese opera to occur. So if you're seeing this in person, instead of watching it in recordings or listening to it like audios, I feel like you'll be able to experience the connection between the musicians and the actors, more personally, and that'll really bring out the beauty of Cantonese opera more. All right, next slide, last slide. Okay, this is gonna be the little activity. So I'm gonna have the sonap and the yiwu play 3 different sounds, and those 3 sounds are going to replicate either a human noise or a nature-esque noise, okay? Anyone confused? Anyone got questions before I get started? No? All right. Whoa. Who said that? No one was. Okay. Wait, one more time. What was the? Okay, that's right. So that was the yiwu, and it sounded like a bird because you guys guessed it correctly. So that's one of the sounds that the yiwu can replicate. So let's go with the second one. Oh, wait, who said horse? What is someone from here? That's correct. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect you guys to get this one. I didn't really know what it was until like a few years after, I was playing the Chinese percussion, but that's right, that's a horse. Last one, this one, I think it's a little easier than the horse. All right, so this is gonna be the last sound that the sonap is gonna replicate. Baby. 3 for 3? Oh, close one. Someone said baby. That's correct. That's supposed to be like a baby crying. This one, it kind of sounds like it. It's like, it's there. You can hear it. So, right? Yeah? No? Yeah? Yeah, so, yeah, That's the baby crying, okay? Yeah, so that's just a quick activity and how like each instrument can replicate different sounds. And now that you know a little bit about just the instruments on the ensemble, I want you guys to pay attention and try to listen to each individual instrument while you're listening to these next performances. So I'll hand it back to Esther and they'll get you for the first performance.
So another change in the schedule, we will have the flooding of the Jinsan Temple, or in Cantonese, Gamsan. It will be with Ginger Chen, who happens to be Keelan's mom and Master Sifu's wife, and together they are the instructors for the professors, really, at the Jingying Cantonese Opera Institute. Ginger is a graduate of the Guangdong Opera School, and she also performed with the repertory theater there. And Esther Tang is amazing. She's studied just for a few years. She's Malaysian Chinese, and listen to with studying just for a few years. So with that, Ginger and Esther.
Oh, just wanted to also mention Grandpa Chen. This makes Keelan the 6th generation percussionist, so it's in the family. The talent is very deep in the DNA.
要起来鼓的麻将。请你起来鼓，水满更上。That Keelan started at 2 years old and Grandpa is now 88.